All right, well, we're live for our second stream. It's TJ here. We've got our second game between Two South, Two Furious taking on the Bay of Plenty. Matt will be back in a second. He's just using the rim, and we've got our first jam underway. Probably get by and do the introductions of teams afterwards. But good morning and welcome to our second game on our second day of Roller Derby here for the Royal Rumble Roller Derby Tournament, the regionals. And we've got an end of jam for that one for the Bay of Plenty. And that was Ivy Kanivi on the jam for the Bay of Plenty. And here comes Mr. Slacker himself. And the cool guy, the self-proclaimed cool guy, Mr. Matt. He's just getting himself all ready and nice and comfortable. As we get in our next jam, we've got Kanklebiter out there for the Bay of Plenty. Not too sure who is jamming yet for Two South, Two Furious. It's 191, which is Marzipane for Two South, Two Furious. Getting in there and has to recycle right to the back. Demonique for the pivot roll in the Bay of Plenty has just been trying to recycle back Marzipane. Meanwhile, Kanklebiter just ends up on the deck, on the floor. That's deck, not the other word. If you are foreign and can't understand my accent. So, Mr. Matthew.
Yes, Matt is back. Just had to run away to take care of some urgent business. But I am back now for the big one of the morning. BOP versus Two South, Two Furious. Now, me being the MC I am, I'm certainly not going to be professional. I am going to be highly biased to the Bay of Plenty team. No offence to Two South, Two Furious. But we got to support our BOP girls.
I might lie a little bit and say I'm a bit more even-keeled, even though I live in the same area. All right, so that was the end of that jam by the looks of it.
So, yeah, it's Matt and TJ back at you. Or as Mambo said yesterday, pretty fly and a white guy.
So Two Furious, Two South, Two Furious is in the
purple.
The light blue.
Sorry, light blue, yep.
And the Bay of Plenty is in the purple. So already Matt needs to get his eyes checked for colours.
Yes.
And we have 684 for the Southern, which is Hazardous Material. So Hazardous Material is the jammer for Two South, Two Furious.
And has taken lead jam for them.
Nuclear for the Bay of Plenty is on the jam.
And she is through now, underway.
Nuclear having a great day yesterday.
Will we see a call from the Two South, Two Furious bench, or are they going to continue it on? Through comes, Lear has come straight through and will score for Bay of Plenty. So an incredibly...
Pretty fly in the white guy, that's for sure. You and me, Mambo, you and me.
I'm being picked on here.
It's too early in the morning, is it?
You wait, Mumbo. You and I are going to have a handbag slap off in the car park later on.
It looks a bit Ivy.
No, Chuck is not awesome. Don't start with that. It's too early in the morning. She is not awesome. She snored last night like a lumberjack.
So obviously you didn't get put on the couch.
Well, it may as well be. She hogged at least 3/4 of the bed.
And we got Ivy Kanivi out there for Bay of Plenty.
We love Chuck. Well, at least that's one person. Okay, we're back underway.
Ivy Kanivi taking control of this jam as the lead jammer.
Both jammers practically glued together here as they come round. Incredible speed being shown. And they've called it. So a 0-0 jam there. Two South, Two Furious actually were awarded with lead jam, even though Ivy was out in front.
Body Snatcher was the jammer there for Two South, Two Furious.
Yes, you have the #1 MC crew coming at you.
With an exclamation mark. I feel like I should actually.
It's pretty fly and a white guy. Thanks, I'm just a white guy. Thanks a lot, that's appreciated. And we got the mighty Kanklebiter out there at the moment for Bay of Plenty, the Pocket Rocket.
Kanklebiter made an appearance in the featured game last night.
It took a bit of a hammering, but it takes more to knock her down than a freight train. And she gets out. And again, both jammers out of the pack together.
Glitz and Whammer is the jammer for Two South, Two Furious. Hot on the heels of Kanklebiter.
Sounds like a hit and quit is being called.
The blockers are coming by us. Just sitting.
Here we go. This is going to be
Campbell
tight. No,
calls.
she calls it, and I think she got past one blocker there before she called it. Yep, 1 point being awarded to Bay of Plenty, 0 for 2 South, 2 Furious. So for Jam 5, this is certainly a low score, 9 points to 3.
Just over 5 minutes gone.
3 points for 2 South, 2 Furious. This is very
So nice to see everyone in here this morning, ready for some more stupidity, hilarity, and derby.
Courtesy of your MCs.
And we're away again, no mucking about.
And Nuclear looks like is breaking out to get that lead jam roll for the Bay of
She is
Plenty.
away, so this is a great start from Bay of Plenty. We need to get some points on the board to get us through to that grand final. But I think 2
there
South,
we
2
go.
Furious are going to have something to say about that.
So we have Marzipane for 2 South, 2 Furious.
Huge traffic jam in the entrance to turn number 2, and Lear is through for Bayo.
Looking like a panty pass for 2 South, 2 Furious as Nuclear goes by.
Hopefully the Bay of Plenty means plenty of points.
Panty pass is looking like for Marzipane, or Marzipane going to hold on to it. Marzipane just taking a
Getting
few
held
kicks.
back there nicely by Monsterella,
And there
but
is a
she's
panty
through.
pass. Foxy is now the lead jammer for 2 South, 2 Furious.
And Leah just charges her way through the 2 South, 2 Furious pack there, throwing bodies left and right.
So a little bit of breathing space for the Bay of Plenty.
Go the Bay. Actually, no, I shouldn't say go the Bay, because really that's Hawke's Bay. Napier, they say go the Bay, but we can say it too, because we're the Bay, we're the better Bay, we're the Bay of Plenty. Of course, the South Islanders, they're a bit backward down there. They're still in the
Sound like a
19th
real-
century.
Sound like a real northerner saying that.
Yeah, but I'm not that north that I'm a Jaffa.
We've got Ivy Canivy out there for Bay of Plenty.
Oh, and a
bit
big
of a tumble
there by Prime Evil.
And we've got hazardous material out there for 2 South, 2 Furious on the jam, but Ivy Canivy has assumed jam.
Prime Evil
Lead.
taking the tactic of speed hump. Right. Yeah, here
And-
comes Ivy up on the pack.
Looks like hazardous material might be
Through she comes
A
down the
little bit
inside line,
injured there.
pushing Princess Di as they come through with a truck and trailer.
Yep, hazardous material is just holding the eye, just holding the face there.
Hawke's Bay for the win. That's
And
the first raspberry for the day for Mumbo.
I think we just need hazardous material. Needs to just go see the medic.
So we have a great pack there. Prime Evil, Princess Di, Lumberjack, and
Yep, hope all is
Demonique.
Hope all is well with hazardous material.
Lumberjack.
Just gone off to go see the medic there.
Yeah, Lumberjack, of course, aka Chukka Wobbly.
Snorer. Yeah, it looks like.
So
we might
how
have a
many
timeout
how many
on the
2
floor.
South 2 Furious supporters do we have on the stream? Are we all Bay of Plenty?
Good to see you there, Mizino. Boogie snatch. So it looks like we've got Cankle Biter and Body Snatcher out there.
Yeah, totally agree. Please, if you have got a few extra dollars, throw it to Streaming NZ.
Yep.
They do this all for free. They give their time for free, so any donation is much appreciated, and they do an awesome job. Without them, we wouldn't be streaming this regional rumble to you this
And it
weekend.
looks like a power jam is going to happen.
It almost looked like Two South, Two Furious were going to get lead, but they got pinged, and off to the naughty corner they go.
Cankle Biter giving the signal to the blockers there.
She's
Looks like the
asking for the
choo-choo
choo-choo.
And
But
Cankle
round
Biter
the
goes down
outside all
outside.
by herself. Didn't need the choo-choo. She was on the choo-choo.
Cankle Biter had a great day yesterday.
Pocket Rocket fires up the boosters. Here she comes. And into a solid wall.
Still a power jam as Body Snatcher is still in the penalty box, thinking about the naughty things. That
Tries the
Snatcher's done.
outside line, looks at the referee. They thought they were recycling her back, but no.
Power jam is over as Body Snatcher comes on through. Oh, there's
Two
a
South,
little
Two
bit of a
Furious.
collision there. As Cankle Biter takes the inside. Cankle Biter just gets hit, taken out, has to Re-enter from the back.
Oh.
Oh, there's a nice fall there from Body Snatcher. Tough as nails, though. What a tough customer. Gets straight
Well, we
back
saw
up.
how tough she was last night in that invitational game.
Yes.
Never gives up.
Cankle Biter's
Very-
been sent to the naughty bin, though. So Cankle Biter is now sitting down thinking about the naughty things, and that gives Body Snatcher a chance to claw back some points for 2 South 2 Furious.
Yep, shouting the loves to T-Nuts, Catch a Fire. In my opinion, one of the best players in New Zealand. Especially when she teams up with Her Majesty. They are the dynamic duo. Although I think
T-Nuts
Her
out there
Majesty would
blocking.
be Batman. T-Nuts would be Robin.
T-Nuts and Monsterella combining there. T-Nuts with a pivot cap on.
Monster doing a great job.
As Body Snatcher got on through, that was a full jam.
The T-Nuts and Monster doing a good job holding these players back. So did you get any sleep last night, TJ?
Once that I got home, yes.
Once you got home? Yeah. It was a long, long day for all of us yesterday.
I didn't have to put up with any snoring, I can tell you that. If there was any snoring, it was done by me.
T-Nuts is the Riddler. Yeah, she can be the Riddler at times. Her riddles are so good she confuses herself, I think.
We're off on the next
Oh,
jam,
straight
Nuclear.
down the inside goes Nuclear. I
And
don't think
the
2
panty
South 2
pass
Furious
from
even
Joan of
heard the whistle.
Joan of Anarchy. Got to read some of these names a little bit better.
Here she comes round the outside, up on it. Yep, she is through.
Lewis got through. I'm not too sure. I think the panty pass
So again, this
happened.
half sulfur.
The panty pass did happen for 2 South 2 Furious to Glitz and Whammer. Yes.
This pack we have out here for Bay of Plenty at the
It is a
moment is
power
2
jam.
parts sulfur, 1 part Moana, 1 part Hamilton.
It is a power jam for Bay of Plenty as the 2 South 2 Furious jammer is sitting on the
Here
bench.
comes there. We need some offensive play. Princess Di pushing them to the inside line. Leah trying to take the outside.
Yep, Nuclear getting that outside little run, takes a little bump.
One on
Foxy,
one at the front
and
here.
goes onto the inside there. And the power jam looks like it is now over. As Glitz and Whammer comes around to re-enter the game. Meanwhile, Nuclear goes to the inside for Bay of Plenty. Glitz and Whammer has to go all the way back to the start.
Leah pushing and shoving.
Chuck a wobbly, thrown in a bit
Princess
of a
Di
hit with
giving
that
some
tripod.
offense. She's broken up that tripod.
Nuclear trying to get there that inside. And gets a little bit of a bump and a boom.
Bit of bridging going on here.
And Nuclear through once again, score some more points for the Bay of Plenty.
And this is a good jam by Nuclear. Looking a little bit tired now, but she's going to truck on.
Glitz and Whammer just trying to break through that Bay of Plenty.
Oh,
back
and she's
line there
through
with
again.
Dominique.
This is going to be a good scoring jam for Bay of Plenty and Nuclear. Go
Glitz and
Nuclear.
Whammer just still trying to figure out the Rubik's Cube of those blockers. Dominique just really being dominant for the Bay of Plenty in the blocking role there. And Nuclear gets on by. And that's the end of that jam, a high scoring jam for the Bay of Plenty.
Nuclear! Woohoo! Good jam there by Nuclear. 24 points. One of the highest we've seen today so far. Yesterday, I think we got up to about 28 was the highest individual jam score. But when you get a high jam like 24 points and unanswered, so 0 points,
As
you
we
know
have the
you've had a
timeout.
good jam.
So we've got a timeout called.
Time to hydrate.
That's what Mr. Matthew was saying in the last little break there. Please donate. That's donate, not donut.
Hey, you're the donut.
I've heard our Kiwi accents get mistaken donuts and donate.
Oh, there's a heap of donuts. There we go. Please don't put those up. It's making me hungry. Wouldn't mind a few Dunkin' Donuts right about now. Actually, there's a good bakery down on Spa Road. Has beautiful cream donuts. Oh, an orgasm in the mouth. Lovely.
Welcome Bay all the way. Home of T-Nuts. Moana represent.
T-Nuts, T-Nuts.
So today T-Nuts has got some fans out there.
Not that I'm being biased at all. But take nothing away from these 2 South 2 Furious girls. I am certainly not against them. At the end of the day, Derby is the #1 game, and without two teams, we can't fight it out.
$1 donuts.
Catch a Fire getting right in behind Donuts.
And we've got our next jam underway. We've got Ivy Kanivi out there with Body Snatcher, and Body Snatcher takes the lead jam
Snatcher is away.
for Two South, Too Furious. Body Snatcher was in that featured game last night against the All Blacks.
She is showing Ivy her backside and saying, eat my dust. She is off. Chucka Wobbly sort of trying to take up some limelight in front of Ivy there. Look at me, I'm in the camera.
Body Snatcher breaks on through for some points for the Southern.
She busted right through that pack.
And Ivy Kanivi comes through as well.
Come on, Bay of Plenty. Did you not have your wheat bix this morning?
Looks like the Blockers are just having a game of their own at the moment.
Body Snatcher coming up to the back of the pack again. What's she going to do?
Find that inside line and
calls
that
it.
jam.
I think Ivy might have snuck at least a point there, as it was called.
Yep, there's a few points there. So we have 18 to 60 with Bay of Plenty on top. So Bay of Plenty just trying to pad that lead. Plenty of time though for Two South, Too Furious to make up the ground.
Ivy getting instructions from her bench.
And 5 seconds to fire next jam.
And
we've
we're
got
60
Cankle
points
Blighter.
to Bay of Plenty, 18 to Two South, Too Furious. So Bay of Plenty off to a great start here, almost halfway through the first half.
Cankle Blighter and Marzipane out there. Marzipane for the Two South, Too Furious team, the team that's in the light blue.
Oh, they're doing the truck and trailer.
Cankle Blighter trying to find a way through. The
Cankles
Pocket
is-
Rocket gets through once again.
Oh, but hot on her tail is the Two South, Too Furious jammer.
Yep, Marzipane just in hot
Marzipane.
pursuit.
What are we going to see here? Are we going to see a sneaky little hit and quit? What are we going to see?
And
Yep.
Cankle Blighter just calls an end to it before giving a good little bump.
And gets the hands on those hips for call it off Red Rover. I've had enough.
Cankle
So a
Blighter,
sneaky 2-point hit and quit there.
Cankle Blighter was definitely in my top 3 yesterday for the Jammers. That may sound a little bit biased being from the Bay of Plenty myself, but
Maybe it should be Too Cankle, Too Furious.
and we'll find our next jam. We have Nuclear for Bay of Plenty jamming. Just having a bit of a tussle and a battle with those blockers from Two South, Too Furious. Meanwhile, we have Grievous Bodily Harm for Two South, Too Furious in the jam roll.
What's truck and trailer? Well, it's the move. We call it truck and trailer. There's probably plenty of other names for it, but it's basically when the jammer gets hold of their blocker and the blocker leads the jammer through.
Nuclear skates on by for some more points. And we've had a panty pass for Two South, Too Furious. So Foxy is now the new jammer for Two South, Too
And
Furious.
Nuclear right up the inside. No one even saw she was there. Now that is the sneakiest move of the day.
Bay of Plenty having the motor purring at the moment.
Well, I'm not going to lie. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Bay of Plenty dominating this game at the moment.
The truck and trailer. Double dart.
You just grab hold of the blocker and use her as a battering ram.
It's basically like a truck and a trailer. So you have the
So
front
the
of
truck is the blocker and the trailer is the jammer. And they plow their way through.
Nuclear giving Sneaks a run for her money. And we got a timeout on the floor.
They're having a hooey.
A
in the middle.
hooey.
A
Yes,
hooey.
a hooey.
A hooey.
Very good multi-language right there from
The white guy.
the white guy. Had a very good on the pronunciation as well. We'll commend to gold star for that one there, Mr.
Teacher's pet today.
Mr. Maddo.
They're having a korero.
That's right.
Oh, there we go. 2 gold stars.
He's
I am
going
on a
for
roll.
gold today.
I'm on a roll.
I think I might just want to go home now. I'll leave all the cultural stuff to you.
Talking a lot of tickle. There's a multi-language lesson for you today, folks. They're having a corridor discussing tickle. And Ivy back out for Bay of Plenty, who can't quite see who that is. Oh, it's Body Snatcher for 2 South, 2 Furious. So here we go. Ivy straight through.
Voices.
See you later, Alligator.
Ivy
She
can
is
Ivy on the
gone.
way through.
Ivy already coming round to the back of the pack on a scoring run.
A potential penny pass from Body Snatcher, but Body Snatcher decides to hold on to the Jammer cap.
Ivy
Ivy
right
breaks
behind.
through for some more points for Bay of Plenty.
Ivy calls it.
And calls it right there. Body Snatcher looked a little bit disappointed to not be able to get to the line.
But let's be honest, it must be frustrating as jammers. You fight to get through, you miss out on the lead jam, you get through as the trailing jammer, you speed as fast as you can to try and catch up, all to have it called on you at the 11th hour. If you have that happen to you jam after jam, it can get highly, highly frustrating.
Streamers slash announcers versus
As a benchy, I used to love doing it to the other team. It used to give me a little giggle. Like the chess match up against the opposition benchy.
We'll find our next time just on the streamers slash announcers versus ref. Believe me, you don't want to see me on skates. Or maybe you do, but it will be just basically a lot of bum sliding around on the track. I can guarantee you that from me. We have Blitz and Whammer, who's taken the lead jammer role for 2 South, 2 Furious.
And of course, Kankel out there for the Bay.
Not too often does she get led in a jam.
Monsterella
Or they, I
holding
should
back
say.
nicely. This is one-on-one, jammer versus blocker. Monster, of course, a very, very good jammer in her own right.
Blitz and
Taking a
Whammer
year
gets
off
on
jamming
through,
to
though.
do blocking this year.
Kankel gets on that inside.
One-on-one again. Final
Looking like a
defence.
bit of a Rubik's Cube.
Oh,
trying to
just
sort it
gets a
out.
foot out over the line there, so gets recycled all the way back.
Whammer gets in there for 2 South, 2 Furious.
T-Nuts
Gets
back
by.
in play, going to
Yep.
offer some offence maybe.
Yep, T-Nuts looking to help out Kankel Bio. And other blockers come
Nice
back in for
offensive
Bay of
play
Plenty.
by T-Nuts there. But Kankel didn't quite see what, she didn't read what was going on.
And Blitz and Whammer gets through for some more points to 2 South, 2 Furious. Kankel Bio gets on the inside.
Kankel's away.
And looks like a couple of people from
T-Nuts
the
watching.
2 South, 2 Furious getting told to sit on the wheelchair. Kankel coming around. Meanwhile, Blitz and
T-Nuts.
Whammer is fighting off.
Panel beater in the brace position, ordering her troops around.
T-Nut, Monster and Panel Beater really combined to make
You
that try and
you
fight.
gotta love T-Nuts there. She just looks over her shoulder and says, "Bring it on."
It's great work from Monster.
Yep, very accomplished player is Monster. Love watching her jam at times. She's got a very casual style and yet hits the wall like a wrecking ball. You often see blockers go here, there and everywhere, except where they should be. And we're trying around the outside
Nuclear.
line and we do get it. So Nuclear, once again, a lead jam for BOP.
2 South, 2 Furious has to recycle all the way back. And it looks like it's Marzipane out there. Yes, it is Marzipane for 2 South, 2 Furious.
100% agree, catch a fire. T-Nuts is the, yes.
The tickle. And Nuclear calls it into that jam.
This pack of Primeval, Princess Di, Chukka Wobbly, and Demonique working very, very well together. Oh my God!
BOP as
I
Bob.
just complimented Chukka Wobbly. It is Armageddon. The
hope that's on the
Earth
record.
is finished.
All
It
right,
is the apocalypse.
Ivy can Ivy jamming there for the bop.
And Ivy straight out into
Body
lead
snatcher
jam
for 2
for
South, 2
Bay.
Furious. Ivy can Ivy assumes the lead jammer role for the bop. For the BOP.
Monster in the brace position, ordering her troops.
T-Nuts
Holding.
in there as well. Stopping Body Snatcher from trying to break through. Yep. Monster stopping
And
on the
Ivy
outside.
gets into the
Ivy
block
gets in there as
position.
well.
Having a bit of fun there. Trying to help out her blockers.
Body Snatcher having a little look around. Same with Ivy can Ivy, looking at the blockers.
Because I don't need to say anything about Ivy Canivy. We all know the caliber player she is. NZ representative, international representative, playing overseas for the RDL.
And Body Snatcher with a big smile on the face there. A little bit of a pat on the shoulder for the players there.
Going to say we got
Sportsmanship.
Ivy out there in a distinctive shorts, orange and black, but at the same time, Body Snatcher certainly out there in their bright, shiny blue shorts. So both of them very distinctive.
Got Cankle Biter out there, and the looks of it looks like Foxy.
Foxy, got 2 South, 2 Furious.
Oh,
Cankle
Glitz
trying
and
the
Whammer,
inside
sorry.
line.
Glitz and Whammer is out there for 2 South, 2 Furious.
And Cankles is off.
Cankle has got that lead jam roll for the bob. For the
NASA
Bad
gave her
Plenty.
the all clear, and she has blasted off.
Meanwhile, Glitz and Whammer trying to find a way through for 2 South, 2 Furious, but just running into a wall of purple. Dominique is really locking down.
It must be free cheeseburger at McDonald's Day. She is gone. She
Cankle
is
Biter
not,
looking like got a happy meal with the toy there. Big smile on that face.
she's not wasting any time at all.
Going around that outside. Oh, there's no lane there. It's just been shut down. Meanwhile,
You know why Cankle's doing so well? I went up to her before the game and I said, kick some ass, and that's exactly what she's doing. She listened to my authority, my expertise.
it looks like the pivot has been passed off, so Foxy is now the new jammer for 2 South, 2 Furious. Cankle gets on the inside and finds
And
some
she's
more
away.
room and calls an end to that jam. Foxy was about to come out the back of the jam, but it's all over. 98 to 28, so Bay of Plenty has been storming out to a 70-point lead. Just under 8 minutes to go.
Primeval and Princess Di play together in the Rotorua team. Sulphur City Steamrollers, their A team, the Motley Crew. Played together for quite a while, make a solid wall.
5 seconds for the next jam. We've got Nuclear out there.
She's proved to be very, very good so far this game. Can she get lead jam again?
Marzipane for 2 South, 2 Furious. And
Monster comes in for the big hit. No.
yep, Marzipane assumes the lead jammer role.
But Nuclear is right behind, chasing them down.
Blockers are really on the move.
Monsters sped the pack up. The pack's on the move. This makes it harder for the jammers to catch up.
They have plenty of sitting. Looks like their T-Nuts is heading in for the block. Marzipane gets on
T-Nuts.
through. Nuclear finding a way through on the inside.
And Lera's through as well.
And a little bit of a tumble there from one of the 2 South, 2 Furious blockers.
So both teams scoring 4 points each on that run.
Marzipane finds another inside line, and away goes Marzipane for 2 South, 2 Furious. Nuclear comes to the outside and just skates around and says, thank you very much, 4 points for me.
Panel beater T-Nuts form up.
Marzipane approaching that jam line. Looks like the Bop are just trying to get their tactics organised, but not fast enough as Marzipane takes another 4 points and calls an end to that jam.
So even though 2 South, 2 Furious got the lead jam there, the score has only been a 4-point difference.
Now we've got someone organising their Sunday shopping from Mitre 10.
Sitting in Bunnings at Mount Watling. As long as you're watching, that's the main thing. Just calm down with the bragging to people that walk past saying, I'm listening to Matt and the TJ.
The pretty fly and the white guy.
I mean, let's be honest, our MCing just takes it up a couple of notches, you know.
I think
And
that's a
here
little
we
bit of a
go.
biased opinion there. Ivy Kanivi taking the lead role for the Bop. It's 106 to 40, so the Bay of Plenty have crossed that 100 mark. Dominique was trying to block Body Snatcher. Has another crack. Gives a nice little shoulder bump into Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher thinking about the panty pass. Can't pass it off yet though. Ivy Kanivi just breaks on through to get some more points. Looks like Dominique is going to a usual place that they know, which is the penalty box.
Here comes Ivy straight through,
Yes, and it looks like, was there a panty pass? I think there might have been a panty pass.
looking for the call from,
Yep, panty pass was happening to Fletch.
she's looking across to her bench, looking for the call. Being told just to struck on at this point in time.
So Furious Fletch is now the jammer for 2 South, 2 Furious and scores a few points. Ivy Kanivi looks like might be sent off to the penalty box, so it's now a power jam for 2 South, 2 Furious.
This is
Trying to score
exactly
some
what the
points.
Southern team needed.
So 2 Furious Fletch is trying to get to the outside there, but Block's doing a very good job. Ooh, has a nice little bump there. Mambo, you and me, buddy. Pretty fly on the white guy. Now there's 2 people in the penalty
I was
box.
actually looking at the comment down, giving us a little boost of our egos. Thank you very much. I get tired of boosting my own ego. It's nice to get a bit of a break. If no one's going to do it, you have to do it yourself. Here comes Ivy, back on track.
Yep. Meanwhile, Furious Fletch.
Some nice
gone
offensive
through.
play there by the
Ivy
Sulphur Pack.
just on the one skate on the outside, gets on through to score some more points there for the Bop. Too fast. Oh, too south, too furious.
Oh, and Prime
Ooh,
Eagle
takes
says
a little bit
no
of a
way.
knock on the outside there. Furious Fletch feeling that furious hit.
Prime Evil just said, if you're coming through here, I got news for you, buddy. And it's all bad. No one messes with our Prime Evil.
So there is an official review.
Dead right, you shall not pass.
Major Mischief looking very casual on this Sunday morning. Our head
He's
official.
going over to Snoop to what's going on. Mr. Snoop Dogg.
It's
Yeah,
I'm not going to comment anything on
he's
race on
a
that
bit
one.
too white to be Snoop Dogg.
Okay, we have an official review, so the officials just having a bit of a chat. A lot of physical contact going on. Bay of Plenty have taken a bit of a command on this game. Just over 3.5 minutes to go.
What are you talking about? You're running out of pins to pop their swelled heads. Oh. Disgraceful. We're just having a good time watching some derby. Even a better time now that our team is out to a nice lead there. 118 Bay of Plenty, 54 to South 2 Furious.
Yep. Major Mischief just having a listen in on the conversation. Will let us know what's this official review's all about in a second.
So of course, remember this is semi-final number 2. The winner does go through to the final. The loser goes through to 3rd and 4th.
I'll check his handbag to see if he has more pins in there.
Just stay out of my handbag, thank you very much. My handbag's got lots of interesting little things in it.
Good morning. The Southern Team Blue have requested an official review for a forearms penalty to be assessed on Purple Blocker in the previous jam, and the decision is pending.
Okay, so that was Major Mischief, head official.
The no call on the forearm stands. Blue lose their official review.
All right.
Okay. So the forearms is a no-go, and we're lining back up. Cankle back out there for Bay of Plenty. Can't quite see who the 2 South 2 Furious jammer is. Can you see that, TJ?
I think it might be the Pocket Rocket. Not too sure. I'm only saying that just because
Who's the Pocket Rocket?
Cankle.
No, Cankle. It's 2 South 2 Furious. Who's that? I can't quite see.
So Cankle is the Bop jammer, and it looks like Glitz and Glamour. Yes,
And the
Glitz
Pocket.
and Whammer. Sorry.
The Pocket Rocket has departed. If you are not on board, you are left behind.
So Glitz and Whammer.
Oh, has she been
looks like
recycled?
yes.
No, she's got a penalty.
So it's a power jam for the Pocket Rocket. Cankle Biter breaks on through for some more points there for
Let's go, Cankles. Let's go.
the Bop. The Bop blockers are just saying, okay, let's set up here as Cankle comes around.
Need some offensive play by the Bay of Plenty
It's like
blockers.
the choo-choo train.
Yep, here comes the train.
Yep, and Cankle gets on the inside.
And the caboose is through.
It's still a power jam as Glitz and Whammer is still sitting on the naughty chair.
They could make this more interesting and do a bit of a, bop bop as they come through. Here we go again.
And here comes the train. That Bay of Plenty train. And yep.
The
and
Cankle Express.
on the
Oh,
outside.
there was a sign for a cut there.
Oh,
Yep,
and
she's
yep.
off.
So now it's a power jam the other way for 2 South,
Cankle.
2 Furious.
What have you done? What have you
Glitz
done,
and Whammer.
Cankle?
Glitz and Whammer having to come all the way around to the other side of the track here.
Monster getting ready to take on this jammer one-on-one.
That Monster doing a good job of blocking. making life
Monsterella
difficult. T-Nuts is also lining up.
come in
T-Nuts
support of
blocking
her
in
teammate.
Glitz and Whammer.
Both
So
these,
T-Nuts just absolutely blocking now, creating that little tripod. Monster.
both T-Nuts and Monster, of course, for the Moana Club out of Tauranga,
Yes.
play for the Salty Rollers.
And that's along with Tsunami.
And let's be honest, the salt must flow.
So Glitz and Whammer didn't get that one for free.
Here
Looks
comes
like it'll be-
Kankles.
And it's going to be now a power jam for Kankle-Blighter as Glitz and Whammer has been told to take a seat on the naughty chair. Oh, and a bit of a topple there.
And Kankle down the inside,
Yeah,
she's
Kankle's
away.
a tough customer.
Slide apex jump there by Kankle to avoid the blocker.
There we go. That's the end of that jam.
Oh, we're having a good time here in the first half of the second semi-final. How about on the stream? You guys loving this? I'm loving it.
If the score was the other way, would you still be loving it?
Of course I would. Derby is number one after all. Oh, shit. No.
Sounds like you're getting sick.
Yeah, I might have the Rona. I'll breathe all over you in a minute.
Oh, jeez. Thought we weren't supposed to have mentioned that in there.
Yeah.
Nuclear is having a jam, and it is a power jam as the jammer 4-2 South 2 Furious was iced.
Here
Gets
comes
him to get to the
Primeval.
outside. Oh, Primeval just giving the get out of the way.
Primal. Oh, no,
And
she's going to get back to a
Nuclear-
wall.
Nuclear skips in steps and finds the inside run to take that lead jam.
Bit of confusion.
No, not. So it's
T-Nuts.
now a power jam for 2 South 2 Furious as Glitz and Whammer looks to get the panty pass.
So T-Nuts on for this one.
Yeah.
T-Nuts, Demonique.
Glitz and Whammer looking to get the panty pass or not. Glitz and Whammer still holding on to the jammer cap. Looking to re-enter the action. It's still a power jam as Nuclear still sitting on the naughty chair. Dominique having a good block.
There is no way. Oh, they're going with
Yep,
the panty
and
pass.
panty pass is
But
happening.
T-Nuts is on to it.
And as they do the panty pass, they don't get that for free as
T-Nuts.
Marzipane has now taken over.
T-Nuts got the email on that one. She saw it coming.
Nuclear has re-entered the action, so the power jam is now over. Oh,
Here
T-Nuts
comes
just
Leah.
ending up on the floor there.
Here comes
As
Nuclear.
Nuclear just trying to
Through
get
she
to the
goes.
middle and score some more points for the Bop. So the Bay of Plenty really in command here, 54 to 130.
Scoreboard seems to be frozen at the moment.
Marzipane comes around. Marzipane just looks like
So
a bit
Nuclear
of a
must have still been on her
deconcentration.
initial.
Oh,
Oh,
and there we go. There's another bump from Nuclear.
that's a
Couple of the
backyard
2 South 2
brawl. Get out of
Furious.
my way.
2 South 2 Furious enter in from the back again with Marzipane.
That's how we do it in Rotorua, mate. That's a forward block beatdown if ever I've seen one.
As Nuclear comes around for the Bop, Marzipane comes in for 2 South 2 Furious. Marzipane having the hands full with the blockers.
Tries the outside line.
Yeah, Prime Evil as well as Dominique. Dominique really containing Marzipane. Demonique, sorry.
Demonique, yep.
Don't want to upset Demonique. Demonique.
Yes, no, she's
Has a
our
crazy
import.
streak.
She's our import from Hamilton. Awesome skater. And an absolute cracker.
Yeah.
Speaks her mind, a bit like me. Talks about anything, nothing's off limits.
And that's half time.
Oh, really?
Battler's having a good time.
We're having a great time here, and I hope you guys on the stream are enjoying it as well. Having a good giggle with us.
So
So half time, Bay of Plenty 141, 2 South 2 Furious 59. Now be aware, guys, 10 minutes for this intermission, and we'll be back into it. It's TJ and Matt, 2 Fly and the white guy, out.
All right, cool. And we're getting ready for the second half. Just over 30 seconds to go.
And you are back with Pretty Fly and the even flyer white guy.
This is what I mean, Matt. This
I'm
is what
too
I mean.
fly
You
to be
can't-
called
you
fly.
can't self-proclaim cool.
In my own playpen, I am the coolest. You can't come into my playpen and tell me what I am. Alrighty, we're getting ready for the second half.
2 South 2 Furious was 62. Bay of Plenty 141.
And we're straight out with the big guns, Ivy Canivy and Body Snatcher for 2 South 2 Furious. Here we go. We've all had our team talks, discussed the tactics, and that was just at the MC bench.
It's just an opportunity for you to claim more credit, isn't it?
Well, it is my credit. I told Kankle to kick ass, and she clearly listened to what I said.
And we're off with our first jam. Body Snatcher trying to break on through, but that tripod of Bay of Plenty has been
Oh,
strong.
she's through.
Body Snatcher is through to claim lead jam roll.
She has found Layla's lock and
Ivy
gone
Kanavi
through.
is out.
Ivy trailing, rare sight, but she is trailing.
So Bay of Plenty blockers trying to assemble there. Some help. Ooh, there is a nice hit. Body Snatcher just trying to break on through, and it looks like Body Snatcher caught an end to that jam.
Ivy doing the job, getting through quickly to force Too South, Too Furious to call it.
So
Have they snuck any points at all? No.
Too South, Too Furious scored
Oh,
another
sneaking
2
2
points.
points.
We now have Mars versus Apple.
So a very, very quick jam there. Little hit and quit. Here comes our captain,
Cankle bite it.
Mighty Cankle.
And Marzipan.
She's the Barbie girl and it's time to party. I know, that was pretty sad.
Cankle bite it breaks on out the pocket
even I'm
rocket.
holding my head in shame. But Cankle out for lead for Bay of Plenty.
And well, Marzipan breaks on through as well for Too South, Too Furious. Cankle bite it looks to the inside. And nothing there, calls it into that jam.
Two quick little hit and quit jams there.
Marzipan looking back at the blockers. And it looks like Blitz and Wham here out there now for Too South, Too Furious.
Yep,
And
Nuclear. Princess Di lines up once again with Primeval.
Primeval out there giving out some big hits.
Our
in that
heavy
first
hitters.
half.
Well, the rest of our blockers just have a little, snooze on the bench. Why don't you? Just come out when you're ready.
Blitz and Whammer looked a little bit hesitant there, but found an outside line and being told to go and have a seat on the naughty chair. So it's now a power jam for Nuka and the Bop.
Into the lead. Lead jam status.
And it's a power jam as well. Prime Evil looking to dish out some punishment to those Too South, Too Furious players. Nuka looks to the outside.
Nice offense, nice gap through the middle there, and she is through.
Nuka
Nice
scores some
offensive
more
work by
points.
the Bay of Plenty pack.
Still a power jam there for the Bop team.
Monsterella's alarm has finally gone off, and she's joined the pack.
Looks like a bit of a choo-choo train forming. Nuclear tags on the back of Prime Evil and goes on through. Tries to look for the inside, outside, back to the inside. Nuclear breaks through and power jam is now over.
She's put her foot out over the line. She's had to be recycled back.
Blitz and Whammer trying to get through. Look, thinking about the panty pass. Blitz and Whammer can't get anywhere near the pivot at the moment. Nuclear is broken on through for some more points for the Bay of Plenty.
This is a powerful
Dominique
pack
is
from.
absolutely containing Wham.
And
someone is down. The pivot has got the jammer cap for Too South, Too Furious. Nuclear just carries on and scores some more points for the Bay of Plenty. And it looks like there is a
we have a
problem.
player down. Lady
And I think
Di,
that might be Foxy.
Princess Di saying it wasn't me. No one saw anything, can't prove it.
The medics today are getting their work out. They've definitely had a few injuries to deal with today.
Maybe it's a sign of a bit of tiredness, or maybe they're just starting to rack up the ferociousness of these games.
Yes, a big thank you to Melissa and Danielle Wedgwood, our on-site first aiders.
Busy today. Well, so they had a bit of a quiet day yesterday. But we don't want to see any...
Yeah, there was a heavy fall.
Okay, why are
in
you
the last
seeing me?
game.
Have we got this webcam on again? Hello, people.
Oh, yes, we are. We are there. Colin has been sneaking it in. So hello to
The
streaming
sneaky
well.
Colin.
the pretty fly and the white guy, obviously.
Yeah, feel free to take it in. Take in my beauty. Touching will cost you.
We're coming live here from Taupo Nui Aotea in New Zealand. It's a bit of a dreary day today, though. Yesterday was a bit more fine, a little bit more warm. It's definitely a bit chilly. Matt's been complaining about the cold, but he took his jacket off.
Oh, I'm getting heated up for this one, I tell you.
And that's a good sign to see. I think it's Foxy back on the feet.
Of course, we need to welcome our streamers from overseas. We certainly have some from the Bay that are tuning in, some familiar names there. If you are tuning in from overseas, great to see you here for the 2020 Regional Rumble.
Here in New Zealand, part of Roller Derby Association. And we're getting ready for our next jam.
What did I
64
miss?
to 156.
What did I miss is the question. You missed some fantastic emceeing. That's what you missed.
Really need to find those pins.
Might need something bigger than a pin. Okay, we have Ivy back out there for the Bay and Body Snatcher. These two have been fighting it out all game.
And there's an official review on the floor now. So Colin has gone to go give the microphone to one of the refs.
We've sent Donkey out with the microphone. Donkey!
As well as said, need to find one of those pins. A lot of chat going down. Looks like Cankle's having a good talk with the referee.
Looks like she could be giving a bit of a forearm motion. Forearms being used, perhaps, so I can't. Hang on, let me get my spidey sense out with my lip reading.
Your telepathic reading. We've got Body Snatcher and
She's
Ivy
not
Kanivi
talking
having a
about
chat.
me, so I can't quite understand what she's on about.
Your ears aren't ringing.
I'm sure we'll find out very, very soon. Serious discussions going on there.
Someone from Orti, Porti, all the way to
Maybe
Dunedin,
they're talking about Body Snatcher's shorts. They're blinding our blockers. Quite bright and sparkly over there.
Maybe we could name some numbers into deal. That would actually
How's
be a good
Mitch?
idea.
How's Mitch Slack? Well, she is here at the venue today. She is out the back in the office, taking it easy. Still feeling a bit sore after the beatdown she received.
Yep,
But she's in great spirits. She is in great spirits.
43.
Our Mitch is pretty tough.
Body Snatcher looking like doing a little bit of a warm-up drill with the arms or flying around like a bird.
Correct. Rua means two. I can actually count to 10 in Māori. Can you believe that?
That is a surprise. It's because
I
you got
learned
enough,
that. I learned that in primary school.
because
It's
you
part
got
of
enough
being-
fingers. That's why.
Yeah.
You got enough fingers to get to there.
Don't ask me to go past 10, mate.
And there's still the official review going on.
It's clearly not about me.
They're debating if you're
Hi there,
really-
uh,
Oh, there we go.
Purple has just requested. Okay. Hi there, Purple has just requested an official review. They asked for a skating out of bounds penalty to be assessed to the blue jammer from the last jam. The referees have discussed and decided that the jammer slowed down before making impact. Therefore, no call will be made, and Purple will lose their official review. Thank you.
All right.
Biased refereeing right there. No, I'm kidding.
Say it like
No.
a true Bay of Plenty resident.
Damn referees. God, read the rule book.
Okay, so with that official review now agreed, we'll be getting underway shortly. Body Snatcher and Ivy Kanivi. Who's that? It's Jaw is
And we're underway.
Jaw Sail Mardichoke. I like that idea. I
Here
like the
we
taste
go.
of that idea. And
Round
Ivy Kanivi-
outside.
Ivy Kanivi with the lead jam roll for the bop, for the Bay of Plenty. Body Snatcher hot in pursuit though.
That was our perfect opportunity to say two Trailer Park girls go round the outside, round the outside. Maybe we'll see it here. No, Ivy
And-
calls it. Tries to sneak her hips past 281. Has she scored? Looking at the refs, yes. Looks like we've got
Yep, it's two apiece on that one, so 66 to 158. Bay of Plenty on top.
Who's muting?
Called
How
Tahito.
dare you? I'm offended. I'm triggered. That's the word now, isn't it? I'm triggered.
Triggered.
Okay, here we
We
go.
got
Cankles is
Cankle
underway for Bay of Plenty. And she
Quite
is
ahead.
through. No, not quite through yet. One blocker to take on and away.
Lead jammer has been awarded to Cankle for the Bay of Plenty.
Who did we can't quite see the jammer for Two South, Two Furious over there?
I think it's Marzipane.
Marzipane?
Yes, Marzipane at the moment, but looking for the panty pass.
She's in a lot of pain.
Yep, Prime Evil just giving out those signature hits. Meanwhile,
Oh,
Cankle-
down we
oh,
go.
Marzipane breaks on through for Two South, Two Furious though.
Princess Di up on one leg, trying to hold back.
Oh, and there's a big tumble out of bounds by Two South Two Furious.
These Bay of Plenty girls are showing some serious determination today.
And that was a 4-point score there for the Bay of Plenty.
They can come along later and rub my head for luck for the grand final. Because at this stage, that is exactly where they are heading.
You want them to win. Let's remember that.
What are you saying, TJ?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
What
saying.
are you saying?
You want them to win, don't you?
That sounds like a derogatory
We don't want them to get sick.
comment towards my brilliance.
That's exactly my point. Does they
What?
give them
What,
like all the other
what?
team? You want them to win. You're a Bay of Plenty supporter.
I'm glad that said macrons and not morons.
Tani. You can't do macrons. I think you
I
can
think
just
some-
elongate by doubling the vowel.
I think some of these people in the chat are luckily we haven't got a boot function. Maybe we have, we just don't know how to use it.
Nuclear's
Okay, what
out
do we got?
there. Nuclear's out there with Glitz and Whammer.
Glitz and glamour. Here we go. Nuclear being pretty dominant,
Yep,
and she's
yep.
going to continue on.
Right on through. Primeval still sitting on the bench there in the naughty box, while Glitz and Whammer goes on by as well. Two South Two Furious trailing.
Here we come up on the scoring run.
Nuclear going through and calling an end to that jam.
T-Nuts just skates around quite quietly, heading back to the bench. Send her out again, peeps.
Same with Monster and Evilet.
We need T-Nuts on the track.
Well, Demonique is going to have a go at jamming in this one.
So chuck her toys out the window is back on there.
And we have Body Snatcher for Two South Two Furious. And they're off.
And Demonique.
Body Snatcher just goes right from the outside and assumes the lead jamming.
We got
Big
Demonique
smile.
having a jam. Here we go.
Yep, Demonique is coming in for Bay of Plenty.
Go the mighty demon.
And that was a
Oh.
bit of a hit from Primeval.
Prime,
Carefully letting know Body Snatcher, you can't snatch this body.
Prime says, oh, hell no.
And
You ain't
Demonique.
you ain't
looks
stealing
to
my-
recycle.
You ain't stealing my burger.
Ivy Conivy, Primeval looking for another big hit and gives one out. Ivy Conivy also giving one to Body Snatcher.
Big.
Demonique gets on the outside.
Big side step by Demonique. He's pretty proud of herself.
Nice little
We're proud of you too, girl. Good on you.
smile in the exchange there between Body Snatcher and Ivy Conivy.
And these powerhouses of Princess Di and Primeval continue to do a great job for Bay of Plenty. Putting in the big hits and the big blocks when needed. We stretch out to 169 to 72. 7 jams in.
Two South, Two Furious, 72. Bay of Plenty, 169. And we've got Cankle out there. And Marzipane for Two South, Two Furious.
Oh, Cankle getting recycled. No, she's off. Off like a robber's dog.
Oh, and it takes a bit of a hit. Everyone goes down. Cankle is not in lead. Jamming. No, Marzipane is the lead jammer. For Two
But
South, Two
Cankle
Furious.
is out in front, so it might force them to call. What are they going to do here? No, they're going to let it continue. Cankle up into.
Oh, that was a nice little stop there from the blockers of Two South, Two Furious.
And while they sit there thinking about it, Cankle's out of here.
Marzipane trying
Oh,
to get
gets
on
the
the inside.
big whack there.
A bit slow to get up to the feet there.
Almost looked like she dropped the shoulder, but maybe that was just my biased point of view.
Marzipane just having a bit of a hard time getting past T-Nuts. Chuck a wobbly. The blockers doing their job there as Marzipane calls an end to that jam. As Cankle comes around.
Nice to see the chat flying through. Everyone having a good time.
Yes. 76 to 173, Bay of Plenty on top. Evander Holly.
Peanuts, that ass is a lethal weapon. Some people have said that about mine too. That's usually gas issues though, it's, yeah. Okay, back out here. Looks like we're going to have Nuclear back out for Bay of Plenty, having a chat with her Hui.
Yep, the Hui.
Yeah, having a corridor with her lockers down there.
So we have a timeout on the floor for Bay of Plenty.
Now, of course, if you are tuning in from the US, if you're unsure of what Hui or corridor means, it basically means to sit down and have a chat. Gas bag.
Yep, Hui meaning meeting, corridor meaning talk. Like to include all diversity in, especially in the roller derby world.
Car pie announcers.
I think the main thing is just respect, isn't it?
Yep, show
Just-
some mother.
Just some respect for everyone.
I don't like car pie though, because it's pie. It makes you hungry. Someone's talking pie.
And this timeout is almost over. As Nuclear starting to get into position. Two South, Two Furious having a deep discussion.
And it's always good to see the chat flying through. Good to engage with you guys streaming from home, make you all part of it here. And we're away. Nuclear straight through the middle, pushing, shoving, and through.
Yeah, Nuclear comes on through.
Leaves nothing but radiation in her path.
And it looks like Glitz and Whammer through. Oh, just running into the blockers there.
No, I think Princess
Prime
Di
Evil.
and Prime Evil having something to say about
Chuckle
that.
Wobbly as well.
Yeah, Chuckle,
Nuclear-
the backsides of Chuckle Wobbly and Prime Evil.
And meanwhile, Glitz and Whammer and Nuclear skating basically side by side. Jammers, oh, one of the blockers are off to the naughty corner for Two South, Two Furious.
Nuclear is through. She is gone.
Nuclear has. And Glitz
Oh.
and Whammer. Oh, have we totally gone offline, have we? Oh.
Something has happened there. I hope you can still hear us, or
Yep, we're running blind at the moment. We are to the
we
chat.
can't see the chat. Our screen has gone dead.
But that's all right. We'll just continue to talk about what's going on in front of us. So Nuclear is out in front for Bay of Plenty. Still clocking up some of those points. Blitz and Whammer passing through for Two South, Two Furious. Just under 20 minutes to go. Or what, just under 19 and a half minutes to go.
Maybe Colin muted us.
Colin's had enough.
So hopefully you can still hear us at home. We've gone blind. Blinder than we were.
Yep. As Nuclear scored some points there for the Bay of Plenty.
Afternoon, morning, Mr. Major.
Yep, major mischief.
Just skating past. Looks like he's getting ready for the next game. One of our top referees here in New Zealand.
So under 19 minutes to go, 84 to
And we have
189.
Demonique back on the jam line here. Maybe resting some of our top jammers
Yep.
for the final.
Oh, Monster gives out a big hit to
Oh,
Body
she
Snatcher.
just steamrolls straight over the top of Too Fast, Too Furious.
Demonique on the way through, Body Snatcher on the chase.
The
Hot on
demon
the
is
heels.
on the charge.
The blockers are having their own little
Here
tussle.
she comes. What are we going to... Oh, no,
And
she calls it.
Demonique calls it.
Don't call it demon. We want to see what you can do. Ignore that bench. If they ask why you ignored the call, Matt said so.
Matt
He
trying-
wanted to see me in action.
Matt trying to apply for a coaching job as well.
No, I got sacked from the bench. I got sacked from the bench. Girls decided, nah, get out of here, mate. Had enough of you.
A cankle biter out there, and it looks like Marzipan. Oh,
Here we go.
Cankle
Marzipan
gets
up against
the-
Kangaroo. Marzipan's going to go straight down the inside.
Marzipan gets control of this Jammers lead jammer. Cankle really just took a hit there, and that tripod really came down on him.
Too fast. Cankle is away. Prime Evil seems to be everywhere at the moment, linking up with Chuckle Wobbly. They decide to take a little bit of mercy and let her go.
Marzipan gets on by. Cankle's really having a hard time in the stand with all the blockers.
Oh, and down they
man,
go.
Big block here.
No time for a cup of tea, Cankle. Get up, get on the journey. Panty
Cankle,
pass
yeah,
to
Cankle
Ivy
pass to Ivy
Kanivi. Nice panty pass there.
Yes.
I don't think South Tooth Furious saw it.
Tucker Wobbly gave out a hit there on Marzipane. 88 to 191. 92 to 195 with Bay Plenty on top. So we're getting ready for our next jam. Nuclear looks like the jammer for the Bay of Plenty, as well as Body Snatcher. We still can't see our screen here, so we're still flying a little bit blind. Hopefully you can hear us. And we're underway with our next jam. Oh, Tino just takes a little bit of a fall, which also causes Demonique to fall as well. Body Snatcher has taken control of the lead jam. 4-2 South, 2 Furious. This good little tussle going on between the blockers here, between the 2 South, 2 Furious team and the Bop. Nuclear goes on through. Body Snatcher finds an inside line to take some points for 2 South, 2 Furious and is skating furiously around. Nuclear comes around to the outside, takes a little bit of a tiptoe and steps on out, has to re-enter.
Body Snatcher comes in bum first. Monster doing a great job. Oh, no, she is through.
Body Snatcher comes around once again, approaching the jam line. Oh, a little bit of a top on the floor by the pivot. For the Bop.
Yeah, Evelette going down in a screaming ball of poop.
Nuclear also fell down, but comes on back up, and Body Snatcher coming through. Body Snatcher is really trying to take the game by the scruff.
She is taking it to Bay of Plenty in this one. Here comes Nuclear.
Nuclear just casually coming around.
Form up, Bay,
Body
form that
Snatcher
wall.
yells out a command that sounds very dominant.
Oh, no.
And Body Snatcher, of course, he ends up that one. Body Snatcher went out there with a whole bunch of purpose. Laid down some points there. 105 to 195.
Now, we do apologise if you are watching at home. We've gone black. Col-
So we just have Colin here coming to check us.
We have
Check
our
everything
IT
out.
technician looking into the situation to why we've gone black. We're in blackout conditions here. We can't see you at home. And all the great comments. Oh,
Oh, screens.
that did something. Oh, the
Nope,
screen's
looks
come
like
back up.
It's going to reboot.
And all our excitement, we must have kicked the power cord or done something nutty.
So 104 to 199. We have a timeout on the floor. 2 South, 2 Furious trailing. Just under 15 minutes to go. And we have a shout out to our sponsors. Roller Derby Association of New Zealand, the Pub Charity Limited, Total District Council, the AC Bars venue, and all their crew. If you're interested in a membership, an annual membership from Roller Derby Association of New Zealand, you can check that out online. And you can also sign up and find out information about volunteering or becoming a participant if you're in New Zealand of Roller Derby. There are plenty of leagues around the nation.
And they're always looking for volunteers, especially NSOs and referees.
Here we go. Oh, we've got our
And
eyes
we
back.
are back, people. We can see you at home. So let the praises continue.
Thank you very much to Colin and Lee Murray for our video streaming services today. Making sure you have to put up with our voices.
Yes, we are back. We can see you again, which is good. We're loving interacting with you. And I hope you're enjoying this game at home. If you're from the Bay, I'm sure you are absolutely loving it.
And
I know I am.
Looks like the jammer is on ice for 2 South, 2 Furious. So this is a power jam moment for Ivy Kanivi and the Bop. So Bay of Plenty break through and get that lead jam through Ivy Kanivi.
And she is away and laughing.
They're really trying to organise. Demonique has a little look back at Ivy Kanivi approaching.
Oh, Demonique with the big offensive play there.
Yes, opened up the pathway right for Ivy Kanivi. to
Ivy
break
even
through.
gives her a bit of a clap as they go through.
And say, look, there is another tactical move there by the Bop.
And
Ivy
again,
Kanivi
look
just
at that.
breaks in and scores some more points. Body
Prime
Snatcher is
Evil.
back into the action.
Prime Evil
Looking for
just
the
stood
penny
in
pass.
front of all three players.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Body snatcher breaking on through.
Princess Di getting out Fox there by Body Snatcher.
Ivy Canivy is in that lead jam.
Oh.
There's a bit of a tumble there by Too South, Too Furious. And we're caught an end to that snatch.
That was a fantastic shield for Ivy. A couple of times there in that one. Nice big offensive play by Dominique, and then Prime Evil blocking out all three Too South, Too Furious players. A legend is Prime Evil.
Yes, there was a good exchange at the end of that, a friendly
She make Optimus
exchange.
Prime look like a pussy.
And,
Yes, another dumb pun. What's happening in Streamland?
Cankle is the jammer for Bay of Plenty in this one. And it looks like Foxy is back out there.
Foxy for Too Fast, Too Furious. Looking at a panty pass, but her pivot was on the ground behind us, so that's probably not a good option.
Cankle comes away.
Here comes the mighty Cankle,
T-Nuts is out there blocking for Cankle.
surveying her options and decides the sideline is the way to go. She could be a delivery driver for Domino. She'd always be on time. But of course, she is a teacher, our little Cankle.
And
Teaching
Cankle
our young
breaks
ones
on
today. Teacher by week. Suicidal maniac in the weekend doing the derby.
And T-Nuts doing a great job of blocking Foxy from getting through there. Foxy has held on to the cap of the jammer.
Oh, Cankle is just showing some severe track awareness here. Some great side steps.
Cankle has had a great weekend jamming, not only playing for
She has really stepped up in this game from the game yesterday. She was brilliant game yesterday, but I think she's stepped up even another level today.
Played a few times yesterday, showed some really great skill, part of that feature game with the All Blacks. Well, against the All Blacks as a part of the invitational team.
Here on Streamland, you're making cringe faces? What for? Can't be anything to do with our MC. Must have something on the track. I don't know.
And we have our next jam underway with Nuclear for the bop. And Nuclear has assumed the lead jammer role.
Who have we got for Too South? Can't quite see over there.
It might be Marzipane. It is Marzipane.
Marzipane.
Yep, for Too South, Too Furious. Nuclear just running into a few traffic jams there.
That major traffic. No, but she's through. She must be used to driving on the Auckland motorway. I'm not sure.
Marzipane looking for that panty pass and does so to Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher just trying to break off from the inside line. Oh, gets a little bit of how you're doing from Demonique.
Demonique says, "How's your mother?"
Meanwhile, Nuclear comes back in and re-enters.
Oh, but she's
and
through.
Body Snatcher through.
Away she goes.
It didn't
And
come
her
for free. They
sparkly
had to
blue
pop a few
shorts.
hits. Nuclear takes it outside and calls an end to that one.
Well, we're coming down to the final 10 minutes of the second semi-final. And Bay, I have to say, it's going to take a lot of work for Too Fast, Too Furious to come back from here. They've got 10 minutes to
And-
do something about this rampant Bay of Plenty side.
Yep, they are plenty of crack the 200 mark.
Bay of Plenty are like a dog with a bone in its mouth. You ain't getting hold of anything.
Ivy Canivy out there now with Blitz and Whammer. Blitz and Whammer for Too South, Too Furious, but Ivy Canivy breaks through to take that lead jammer role for the Bay of Plenty.
Here she comes.
Blitz and Whammer trying to still break through those blockers. T-Nuts doing a great job along with Monster by the look of it.
And Ivy
Canivy
just
glides on through for 4 more points.
sidesteps the entire pack. I'm sure there's an extra lane out there sometimes when Ivy's jamming. Here comes T-Nuts, one-on-one.
Yep, T-Nuts trying to block. Yep, Blitz and Whammer.
And Ivy through again, piece of
calls
cake.
the end to that jam, does Ivy Canivy. Fish.
So big ups there to Ivy for Bay of Plenty. But of course, it's not down just to the jammers. They need some blockers to do some great work. But of course, it's often the jammers that get all the star highlight because they are the ones we're watching that score them points.
It looks like Body Snatcher and Cankle going at it for this jam.
Captain out for Bay of Plenty.
Prime Evil, Chuckle Wobbly.
Bodies. Oh, Demonique goes down.
Towards
Someone will pay
Princess
for that.
Di. Yep. Demonique doing some blocking on Body Snatcher. Cankle just pops out of the pack and says, I will have Lead Jammer, thank you very much.
And she continues on her merry way.
Oh, and it's into a power jam as Body Snatcher's been told to take a seat on the naughty chair.
Take a seat and watch the display.
Cankle Biter comes around.
Nice offense play there by the Bay of Plenty
Yep.
girls.
Oh, what a good little sidestep that was from Cankle Biter. Oh, which just
Chaka
gives
Wobbly
Chaka
goes
Wobbly
down.
a go there.
I tell you what, Cankle could teach that sidestep to some All Black rugby players, I think.
And
She
Cankle-
blitzed them that time. Down she goes again.
Cankle just goes to the inside, outside, and finds another open lane. Scores some more points for.
Now, a tactic
Bay
they
of Plenty.
could try is Prime Evil could actually put Cankle in her pocket and then skate through herself and then let her out the other end.
Body Snatcher trying to break on through.
And
Prime Evil
Cankle,
making
oh.
it hard. But Cankle just racking up those points for the bop.
Got Body Snatcher
Body
right behind her now.
Snatcher.
Gives her a little twack
Yep.
out over the sideline.
Yep. Body Snatcher just.
Cankle's
letting them
going,
know.
hey, what's going on here?
Cankle just watching with anticipation.
And she's going to
waiting
call it. Yep, there
and
we
yep.
go. Yeah, you skate off. Way you go.
Even though Cankle may have got a bit of a hit and a laugh from Body Snatcher, Cankle laughed last on that one for sure.
Cankle, too experienced for that kind of carry on. Just so damn good. Yes, the emceeing is pretty good, I do admit. No, I'm sure they're talking about Cankle and not me. I do concede. I will concede that one to Cankle.
Yep, we have Nuclear and Marzipan out there.
Oh, and she tries to steamroll the mighty T-Nuts.
Oh, everyone just ends up in a body pile. Carnage everywhere in this little exchange.
Trying to steamroll T-Nuts is like trying to poke a snake with a stick. That's not a bright thing to do.
And oh, we've got someone down, so it looks like
Nuclear through.
Marzipan took a bit of a hit there.
Jam has been called.
So we said we've had the medics having to work overtime this morning in both games. Melissa and Danielle Wedgwood are 2 medics on site. Hope everything is all good with Marzipan. Hello once again as we are live on the camera. Pretty fly and the white guy. Courtesy of Mambo.
Breathe it in, people. Breathe it in. Just, don't be shy. Breathe it in.
You and me, Mambo. You and
But
me.
again, touching will cost you.
So 104 to 251 with Bay of Plenty on top. 6 minutes 43 to go in the second half.
Just under 7. Yep.
It's a good sight to see Marzipan back on the skates, rolling over to the medics. And we have an official timeout.
Yeah, kia ora to you too. Thank you.
That's a fire.
Yeah, I try not to call the skaters girls, but
It's a work in progress. We're trying.
we are trying, guys. It's
Yeah.
just I'm 45. I'm set in my ways, and it just sort of rolls off the tongue. Even when I say it, it's like, ah, crap. I am trying, but
Trying our best here to be
no offence is
conscious.
intended.
Yes. That's what we said, all inclusive to everyone.
But they sort of are my girls, sort of. But yeah, we love them to bits.
So remember to donate if you have a few dollars spare. That's donate, not donut.
Yeah, my parents told me that once, Mumbo, but I think they were lying.
Well, if you're saying try harder boy, that's not very nice either, because boy is also labelling. But we're underway with our next jam, and we've got Ivy Kamavi
Here
out there
comes
for
Ivy.
the bop. And the bop and the purple have gone through. And it looks like Blitz and Whammer for 2 South, 2 Furious. 2 South, 2 Furious in the light blue.
Demonique here with Chugga Wobbly.
Working it. Ivy Kamavi says thank you very much for those 4 points. And Blitz and Whammer says thank you for my 4 points.
It's Christmas here and we're raining points.
Yep. Well, we've got one person in the penalty box for 2 South, 2 Furious. Everyone is
Ivy
skating around
through
furiously.
again. And calls the jam.
Calls the jam there. Just under 6 minutes to go. 108 to 259 with Bop on top.
Demonique is the man, is the call from the chat.
Can we get the game back, please, is what they're saying. There you go. Thank you very much to Colin.
I tell you, this game is so hot, even the stream can't keep up. Should be back coming through, guys. Is it all back? Can you give us a yay, nay?
Screen should be back now. All right, now we're back into our next action, and Cankle Biter is out there with grievous bodily harm for the first time. And grievous bodily harm has got the lead jam for 2 South 2 Furious.
Cankle right in behind.
The blockers are starting to skate though, so they're really trying to put on a hard time for grievous bodily harm to score any points for 2 South 2 Furious.
They've sped up the pack, and there's no sign of slowing at this point.
Grievous
So eating up
bodily
time here.
Grievous bodily harm will have to make a decision.
Here we go.
Yep.
The pack starting to slow in turn 1 and 2.
Starting to form there.
Panel beater.
And grievous bodily harm causing into that one for 2 South 2 Furious.
Here we go.
110 to 262 to the bay. Oh, plenty.
Let Chuck jam. Shot Velocikitty. Jam, jam, Chuck. Chuck a jam, jam.
And we have a timeout on the floor. Probably a good idea to have a timeout on the floor, as that one was a pretty fast and vigorous one.
Just
got up
over
there.
4 minutes left to play. And we have 262 to 110. And I'm going to call it right now with 4 minutes to play. Bay of Plenty are into the final.
So it looks like the grand final is going to be contested between Bay of Plenty and Wellington at 5 o'clock New Zealand time today.
And we will certainly be looking forward to that one. Of course, before that, the next 2 games, we have 7th and 8th playoff next, then 5th and 6th, 3rd and 4th, and then into the final at 5 o'clock.
Wellington put on a dominant display in the first game this morning, taking down South 1.
And you can get completely excited because TJ and I will be back later on. I'm sure you'll be even more excited about.
The mute button is available.
No, it's not.
And we're getting ready for our next little jam as we've got Nuclear out there with Body Snatcher.
Yep, Body Snatcher in a distinctive blue sparkly shorts.
Body Snatcher has been coming out with a lot of intent in the second half for 2 South 2 Furious, but Nuclear breaks on through for that lead jam roll for the Bay of Plenty. Body Snatcher tries to break on through, give it a bit of a hard time trying to get around those. Demonique and Prime Evil giving a hard time. As well as Chukka Wobblies want to give 2 cents as well. Body Snatcher finally breaks away.
Bay of Plenty just saying, bring it on.
Nuclear is out as they're skating basically together. This Body Snatcher and
Chuck
Nuclear.
and Prime lining up again with Princess Di. Around the outside comes Nuclear.
Yep, Body Snatcher
The
found
Body
a way
Snatcher
through.
sneaks through. Last
And
line
gets
of
around
defense.
Prime Evil as well, so score some points there for 2 South 2 Furious. Nuclear trying to get past for the Bay of Plenty team.
Body Snatcher comes up.
Yep, but Nuclear calls an end to that jam. And with just a tad over 3 minutes to go, we've got 114 to 270 with Bay of Plenty on top.
Where's my piece of paper gone? There it is.
So we're getting ready for our next jam, and we've got Ivy Kanivi out there. By the looks of it, we've got Blitz and Whammer. Or is that Marzipan? No, there's a good little scuffle going on there. Demonique is back into the action. Ivy Kanivi breaks through to get that lead jammer roll for the bop. Meanwhile, the jammer for 2 South 2 Furious is just having a hard time trying to break through. I'm pretty sure that is Blitz and Whammer. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, Ivy Kanavi scores 4 more points for the Bop. Demonique just being a real pest for Blitz and Wema. Blitz and Wema trying to pass the penny off to Foxy. Meanwhile, Ivy Kanavi says 4 more points to me. Thank you very much. Blitz and Wema looking to pass the panty and does not. Holds on to the panty.
Evelette, last line of defence.
Yeah. Blitz and Wema has now broken through. Meanwhile, Ivy Kanavi scores another 4 points for the Bop.
Of course, Evelette plays out of the Wordle team in Whakatane.
And just for the international audience that is not Swanee, that is Māori language, the native language of New Zealand.
Alrighty, so that's the end of that jam. We're down into the last 1.5 minutes of the second half. So we can certainly call this game at this point that Bay of Plenty will be going through to the final. So later this afternoon we will see the third and fourth runoff between Southern 1 and 2 South 2 Furious. That'll be at around 3:15.
Yep.
And the grand final, Wellington versus Bay of Plenty at 5 o'clock.
Yep. And it looks like we have a timeout on the floor or official review.
Chuck let us down. So we'll certainly be looking forward to that final at 5 o'clock. So if you do nothing else today, make sure you tune back in at 5 for Wellington BOP. It is going to be a doozy.
Would you like to explain what doozy means to our international?
They haven't asked, I do not answer.
We've got this official review going on with just 1:16 to go in this last half in this game.
Setting the alarm for 4:55 a.m. Good stuff, good stuff.
2 South 2 Furious 114. Bay of Plenty 282. Bay of Plenty, of course, in the purple.
Hi, Blue.
And here's the referee to explain what the official review is.
Yes, your mic's working. Stop tapping it.
Hi there, Blue has requested a penalty be assessed to the purple captain for a uniform violation by the bench staff on the purple team, not wearing closed-toe shoes. That has been assessed. They retain their official review.
All right.
Really? Okay. This late in the game?
I guess that's
I reckon that was just a time waster, to be honest.
just got to have some kind of victory, I guess.
Oh, well.
And there we go.
Bit of a chant going on already for the Bay of Plenty team.
We saw some of the Wellington squad up in the stands there. I guess they're assessing their opponents.
Looks like X-Ray's having a bit of a boogie down there, getting the Bay of Plenty team fired up. And their supporters.
We've got Ivy Kanavi out there with Body Snatcher. Body Snatcher takes the outside.
Body
and
Snatcher's
gets
gone.
The lead jam there for 2 South 2 Furious. Ivy Kanavi in hot pursuit. The blockers for Bay of Plenty, though, it looks like they might be trying to just push the pace to make it a bit harder for Body Snatcher to get any points.
Bay of Plenty will just be wanting to wind down this clock now.
Oh, there we go. One big hit given out by Prime Evil.
Ivy even skates backwards just to see the mess she left behind.
Body Snatcher had to take the hit from Prime Evil on that one. Ivy Kanavi comes around. Blockers are making their stand as Prime Evil lets Body Snatcher go on by. Ivy Kanavi also through.
And this is potentially, could be the last jam of the day if it doesn't get called.
Ivy Kanavi does not look like she wants to call.
Body Snatcher
Kanavi
coming
does
up
not
through,
look like one call.
smashes Cankle out of the way.
But boom.
Getting a bit of payback on Cankle as she's in the block and roll for this one.
Body Snatcher coming up to that line again. Meanwhile, Ivy Kanavi. Oh, there we go.
Tries the big hit on Chuck, a wobbly, but hit the brick wall. Chuck says, oh, hell no.
And there we go, and that's the end of the game. Congratulations to Bay of Plenty, the unofficial score.
And boom goes the dynamite. Bay of Plenty into the final.
28 to 292 for the Bay of Plenty, the unofficial score.
I'm sure our streamers
Boom
are going to be
goes the final.
excited as I am. The cork has popped, the dynamite has exploded.
So
Bay of Plenty are through.
So Bay of Plenty will meet Wellington in the grand final at 5 o'clock New Zealand time.
Mambo, we have discussed this. Chuck is not awesome.
Third and fourth will be played
I know
at
you're
3:15.
I know you're just trying to trigger me, and it's working.
Third and fourth will be played at 3:15 between the two Southern teams. That's 2 South, 2 Furious and Southern 1 at 3:15 New Zealand time. And the grand final at 5 o'clock between Wellington and Bay of Plenty.
So make sure you're ready, guys, for that one. Of course, those are the two semi-finals over now, and we are into the 7th and 8th playoff. And that is between Central 1 and Mana Tangata o Aotearoa. So that game coming at you next, and will be emceed by Drama Queen and the Sneaks.
And the Sneaks.
So we'll see you a bit later on, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching the game with us. We haven't driven you too crazy and you've enjoyed some of our silliness. And we'll be back at you later in the day. It's Pretty Fly and Matt out. Thanks, guys.